Once upon a time in a busy city, there lived a little boy named Ben. Now, Ben was a very nice boy. He always helped his parents and he was kind to all the animals. "Would you like to play with me?" The little girl looked at Ben and said, "No, thank you. You can't play with me." Ben sat down beside her on the bench and said, "Even though we are different, we can still be friends." They played in the park every day, and Anna would bring some of her favorite snacks to share with Ben. Ben was happy to have a friend like Anna, and he was proud of himself for being kind to her when she was rude to him. "What do you mean?" asked the girl. Ben said, "Well, we might be different, but we can still play together. Sometimes the best thing to do is to be kind and show them the error of their ways. You see, being a bully doesn't always mean using your fists or being physically strong." After all, she was being very mean and rude. But getting angry wouldn't have solved anything. The second thing that Ben could have done was to ignore Anna and walk away. But then other kids might have joined in and made fun of him. And the third thing that Ben could have done was to be kind to Anna and accept her as a friend. That's exactly what Ben did, and it was the best thing to do. Ben didn't let Anna's bad behavior get to him. Instead, he showed her the power of kindness, and in the end, it was Ben who won the battle against the bully. Sometimes being a bully means using your words to hurt others, and that's exactly what Anna was doing. She thought that she was better than Ben just because she was rich and wore fancy clothes. But Ben didn't let her bullying get to him. He stood up to her with the most powerful weapon of all, his kindness. "I don't have a princess name, but you can call me by my name, Ben. And even though I'm not rich, I can share my toys with you." The little girl thought for a moment. She had never had anyone befriend her after she insulted them. I hope you enjoyed the story and learned an important lesson. If you want to hear more stories, don't forget to stay tuned for more kind tales by Maya. Until next time, be kind and be brave. Usually, kids would get angry and start yelling at her. Some would even hit her. But this boy was different. "Oh," said Ben, "why not?" The little girl said, "Because I'm a princess and you are just a commoner." "I don't understand," said Ben. "I'm just a commoner, but you are a princess. So I'm not good enough for you." The little girl said, "You are not good enough for me because you are poor and I'm rich. You are skinny and I'm fat. You are small and I'm tall. You are ugly and I'm beautiful." Ben couldn't believe his ears. He had never met such a rude girl before. But he was a kind boy and didn't want to fight with her. In fact, when Ben went out in the park to play, he always made new animal friends. One day when Ben was playing in the park, he saw a little girl sitting alone on a bench. "Hello," said Ben. "Can you be my friend?" Ben smiled and said, "Of course, Anna." Then they started to play together. Ben showed Anna how to play with his toy cars and trucks. And Anna told Ben about the beautiful castle where she lived. They played until it was time for Ben to go home. "Thank you for playing with me today, Ben," said Anna. "Thank you for being a good friend," said Ben. Then Ben did something that surprised the little girl. "Okay, Ben," said the girl. "My name is not Princess, but Anna." From that day on, Ben and Anna became best friends. Now, you might be thinking that Ben was a weakling for not standing up to the bully, but that's not true. The first thing that Ben could have done was to get angry and yell at Anna. So remember, Standing up to bullies doesn't always mean being mean or starting a fight. That's all for today's story, little friends.